Hey guys, welcome back to Mrs. Pickett's Flip Videos, coming at you from room 112. I feel like it's been a while since we've had a video, so hopefully you are looking forward to this one. This video is going to be mostly about, we're going to spend most of our time on finding the sum of two numbers using regrouping. So if you think about the word sum, what does sum mean? If you were able to say that sum is the answer to an addition problem, you are on the right track. So sum is going to be our addition, oops, my words are all messed up there, addition problem answer. So let's just go ahead and jump right in and kind of review a little bit from what we already remember. Here's my two-digit numbers. I have 32 and 45. This is my tens column and my ones column. So when we add, we know that we always want to start with our smallest number, which in this situation is going to be our ones place. So then, just as easy as pie, we add 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2 is 7, and 4 plus 3 is also 7. So the answer to this, or the sum of this problem, is 77. So just like in our last problem, when we had two places, we're going to go ahead and separate out into 3 places. So we have our hundreds, our tens, and our ones. And, you know, the biggest thing that I found when I'm adding is to make sure that my numbers are lined up and straight. And so putting these columns in that I put in here typically help me keep myself organized so my numbers don't get willy wonky and kind of all over the place. So let's remember we start in our ones place. So let's look at our 9 and our 8. So we know that 9 plus 8 is 17. So I have to put 17 somewhere in my number. And if you think back to when we talked about our place value, we said that only one number fits in each place. So should I put the 17 here? No way! You need to stop and think. So let's consult some of our friends or our tools out of our toolbox. And let's see what we have that's going to help us figure out what to do with the 17. So if you guys remember, when we talked about our place value, we had our tens, our hundreds, and our ones. So let's go back to that 17 and let's think about what we could do with the 17 to split it up, to split it apart. So what we can really do is, this is saying we have 17 cubes, so we can take 10 away and put it into our tens place. So let me do that for you real quick. So I'm taking out a 10. So in this problem, I'm taking 10 of these unit cubes and pulling them out, and I'm turning them into a stick, a 10 stick. So that's why I have to move it over. And then like we said before, we can only have one number in each place. And so that is where that 1 is going to disappear down here. So you see, I got rid of my 1. Well, I tried to anyways. My eraser's not working, so sorry about that. And I moved the 1 up here because, remember, I took my unit cubes and I turned them into 10 sticks or 10 rods, you might hear them called. So now I'm going to add in my ones, in my tens place. I've got a 1 and a 2, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So in my tens place is a 4, and then finally my hundreds, I didn't have to regroup or anything for that, so my hundreds place is a 5. So the answer, or the sum to this problem, is 547. So 547. 67. Sorry guys, I'm having a hard time with my pen today. All right, so let's do one more problem together, and then I'm going to let you do a couple by yourself. So here again, I've got my my two numbers I'm going to add together. I've got 348 plus 267. And as you can see, I've already separated out my columns and went ahead and did my hundreds, tens, and ones. So remember, if you have more than one digit, you have to think about regrouping that number. So let's look at our ones place, because we always start in the ones. So we have 8 plus 7, and 8 plus 7 is, if you said 15, that's correct. So what are we going to do with that 15? If you said put it in the ones place, we probably want to stop and think. One digit in each place, so which digit's going to stay? Well, this is like saying we have 15 ones, and I can turn 15 ones into 1 10 and 5 ones. So my 5 will stay in the ones place. My 1 10 is going to move to my tens place. So then I have 6 plus 4 plus 1. 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 1 is 11. So again, can I put the 11 in the tens place? No way! So we have to take those 11 ones and separate them out into hundreds and tens again. So I have my 110 and my 100. Sorry, I'm having some technical difficulties today, guys. So I've got a 3, a 2, and a 1. So if we add all that up, we should get 6. So my final answer, if you can see it with all my wishy-washiness going on here, is 615. Okay, so let's roll through this one really quick without all the fancy pictures and things, and let's just see if we can just do the simple math. So again, we're doing some addition, and we have our hundreds and our tens and our ones. And you'll notice it's so important, like I said before, that our numbers are in that straight line. So that is the most important thing in addition, is making sure your numbers are lined up. We have a hundreds place, a tens place, and a ones place. Our ones place is smallest, so we're always going to start in our ones. Okay, so we've got 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2, hopefully you know, is 5. And then we've got the 6 and the 6. 6 plus 6 we know is 12. We're doubling our 6 to get 12. Now what do we do with the 12? 12, we have 12 and they're tens. So I'm going to separate my tens out. And if I have if I have 10 tens, that's like saying I have 100. And then I have 2 tens left over. So my 2 tens goes in my tens column, and my 100 is regrouped into the hundreds place. So then in my hundreds place, I've got an 8, a 2, and a 1. 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 1 more is 11. So in this situation, we actually, since hundreds is our biggest place, we're actually adding another place value with that 1, that extra 1, and that turns into our thousands place, which we didn't have up here at the top. But because hundreds was the biggest, it's okay to have another place value come into play there. All right, favorite third grade friends, it is your turn to solve a few math problems on your own and then check those answers. All right, check those answers. Hopefully you got them all right. And thanks so much for watching. And your joke for today. What do you call a blind dinosaur? See you guys soon. Bye.